MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Trey Mancini, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Alex Cobb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the right fielder, Eric Sogard.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Sogard stands at second with no outs. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
breaking ball called just a bit low. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 0 for 9. Runner at second here with one man out. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll take a look at a pitch. Ball 2 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month and definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Wins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Roger Ruiz is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know, Chris Davis is a guy that everyone's waiting to break out. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Digging in now, Christopher Bostic. First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Grichuk moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag in David Peralta as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Greg Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Peralta stands at second with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Sogard on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roy. They lost the first game of the series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
2-1.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Here's Justin Smoak now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Justin Smoak.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Marshall Conroy, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped up. Guerrero trying to get there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, Austin Wynns. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the 2-1. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles held in check there. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0. Grounded to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peralta going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Still only one out in the inning. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 3.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So a runner on second with one down now. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A pause and the 0-2 down the and it's off the first base bag. And he'll reach first safely. And it's a fair ball as that'll carry him off the first base bag and down the right field line.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Another one sent foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Drury leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Splitter, 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count still. Runners on first with one down. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoak, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Jansen. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Jansen is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Again, another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Three-2 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marshall Conroy. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Randal Grichuk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
The right fielder, number 5, Eric Sogard.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jimmy Yacabonis is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jimmy Yacabonis.
Eric Sogard will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Conroy on second. Grichuk on at first with 2 down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles 1. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Baseman, Rio Ruiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. This pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate. He pulls this one into right, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Into the box now, Christopher Bostic, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bostic, playing here in his age 26 season, is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit at third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
In now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 out with the man at first. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he takes a called strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Peralta over at second. Mancini at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball well outside.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the top of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 6-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off with the Blue Jays,
now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider, oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance. Number 13. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Brandon Drury, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Drury hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
No strike.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 fouled off. Six runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, number 27.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 44 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoak, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Sup? Do you talk?
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped straight up. Alberto has a play, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Orioles 2. Standing in, Chris Davis.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Austin Wynns, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Two and 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Sogard sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Davis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Marshall Conroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Conroy.
From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Randal Grichuk. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. The 0-2 delivery changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis.
He swings and lines it to left.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Grichuk, the runner at third. Sogard at second. Galvis at first with no outs. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 11. And now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Nobody out, runner on first. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Number 65 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 65.
David Peralta will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. This is flared out towards second. Galvis on to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short, fielded by Galvis, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
In now, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Count remains at 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Danny Jansen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Marshall Conroy.
Ready once again, Marshall Conroy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
One strike.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Drive, base hit to right. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Randall.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Randall Grichuk.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's going to get down out there. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard fouled away. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Jays are out in front 12-2. So digging in now, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Grichuk has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Fouled off. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Austin Wynns is on deck. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Austin Wynns. Popped him up. Galvis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 12-2. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, number 13. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Toronto, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 0-2. And he popped him up. Galvis into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting, center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. Christopher Bostic would be next. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready now for Baltimore, Christopher Bostic. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Jankowski is off at first with 2 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Striding in, Justin Smoak. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So stepping in, Danny Jansen. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Marshall Conroy, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
First strike. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Eric Sogard would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. In now for the O's, David Peralta, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The left fielder, David.
First offering on its way.
Peralta.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. Mancini, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball in there, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gurriel going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Paul Fry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eric Sogard. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Left side. To his right, Ruiz. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging, fun infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, Dero?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. In now, Freddie Galvis. And that misses for ball one.
Go straight.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping in, number 13. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward right field. Davis is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Jays lead it 12-2.
Ken Giles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Striding in once again, Austin wins, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grichuk waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Giles, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Giles is ready. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Baltimore down to their final strike. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off.